us. We'll have a recording here. Huge celebration moment for all of you. So I'll do some quick introductions, do a run through of what you can expect from this event, and then we'll get it kicked off. So first, my name is Trevor Cook, for those of you who don't know me, as a program manager for our second cohort. So for who's here today, this is a combination of our two Salesforce training program cohorts. Joined with me today is Lucia Rutter, who is the program manager for the first cohort. So these two cohorts, one began in mid-August and the other was a few weeks later, beginning in early September. These spanned the US, Canada, and the UK. And why we're here today is to celebrate your success at completing 65 hours of TVB modules, 20 hours of live sessions. You built your LinkedIns, revamped your resumes, started looking and applying to those jobs. Some of you have gotten them, as well as took that initiative to progress your career, pivot, and meet with your trainers one-on-one to make sure that you're progressing every step of the way. Today's event is really to celebrate that success, take a moment to reflect on your experience and your progress, and hopefully inspire you to continue on your progress in finding that new job. So first, you'll hear from our co-founder and co-CEO, Shah Mustafa, who I'll pass it to in just a minute, followed by remarks from Yuan Cha Ding, who is a manager for Amazon's Career Choice Program. After that, there will be some remarks from some peer fellows and some of your trainers, and then we'll close out with a live raffle of some fun Salesforce swag. So with that, Shah, I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Thank you, Trevor. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. First off, huge congratulations to all of you. We could not be prouder of your effort, your tenacity, and your hunger to learn and succeed. We know you gave it your all. It was not an easy journey to balance your work, your school, your family, and other life commitments while going through the really demanding Salesforce administrator curriculum in 10 weeks. Most employers would be lucky to have you join their teams because you have the technical skills, the persistence, and the ability to just get the job done. As we come to the end of the academic part of the training, the real purpose of the program is just starting. Our trainers and professional development team members are eager and ready to help you. We truly measure our success by your success. We know that many of you have been working really hard on the certification exams. Over 120 of your colleagues have already taken the exam or have scheduled it. Please remember, you will have full support from your trainers and the Coalition One's professional development team for the next 3 months. We are confident that your hard work will pay dividends very soon. In fact, one of your colleagues has already found a job that pays 6 figures. So we know you can do it too. So don't give up and keep working hard. Our hope is that your newly acquired skills, along with the support, will help you all land an amazing opportunity that you'll love. Outside of this programs, a couple of things that we want to highlight. We are big believers in lifelong learning communities. Your journey does not end here. We hope you will be involved in this community that we have built together. To give you some examples of what lies ahead for you, we have Coalition One has a dedicated LinkedIn group just for Amazon associates. Through this group, our goal is to keep presenting new opportunities and other programming that's just exclusively for you. We will also be releasing a monthly newsletter where we will share opportunities, professional development tips, and other resources, because your professional development goals just don't start at the conclusion of the program. And then there will be other dedicated programming, just like the alumni panel that we organized last week for you. And so we hope that you stay in touch with us and take advantage of all the opportunities we have in store for you. I also want to extend my sincere gratitude to the incredible Coalition One team. Lucia, Trevor, Rachel, Andrew, Megan, Kelsey, Juan, Alvaro, and there are 60 plus team members. We're lucky to have an amazing group of trainers and career success coaches and other members of the Coalition One team who have worked behind the scene to make this program happen. This program is a success, and it would not have happened without the dedication and the commitment of our team members. Finally, I want to conclude by saying, with the end of each new chapter comes a new, fresh beginning. I want each and every one of you to know that we are all rooting for you. We are excited for the journey you're about to embark on, armed with new skills and new perspectives. We urge you to stay connected to us as well as your peers. As you go pursue opportunities in the Salesforce ecosystem, you're highly likely to, encounter each other professionally down the line. So, so it's important that you're all connected with each other as well as with us. We have nothing but faith in this class, and we cannot wait to see everything that you're going to accomplish. Thank you for trusting Correlation One with your learning and professional development goals, and congratulations again. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Shyam. And yeah, it's really definitely one of those things where the Salesforce community is huge, but this is your home and getting into that community. And we hope that you see it here and stay in touch with us. So next up, we have remarks from Yuansha Ding. Yuansha, you ready to share?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. It's so great to see your faces today. First off, congratulations. This is huge. We at Amazon Career Choice are so thrilled to have this opportunity to celebrate this incredible accomplishment with you all. You all have been with Amazon for at least 8 months, I think, at this point. And what an 8 months it's been, right? I want to really commend you because, especially coming out of the pandemic, these past 8 months, honestly, the world's been opening back up. And for many of us, myself included, it's like, yes, let me go see my friends. Let me go do all the fun things that I haven't been able to do for the past 2 years. And you all could have done that. You all could have kept your same routine. You all could have done lots of different things, and you chose to invest your time and your energy into this program and into yourself and into your career and into your future. So I really want to commend you all on. It's not easy to make that choice, and that is a choice that you did. And not only did you make that choice, but you undertook a pretty rigorous training program on top of your day job, in some cases your night job, but on top of your regular work. And so just really want to commend you for doing that for yourselves, for your families, and for your futures. We do understand it is no easy task to balance work and family and an education. And so today is that really important milestone, as Shyam said, that really brings you one step closer to your new career. And not just any career, but a career in tech. Amazon is a tech company, so is lots of other companies. And more importantly, every single company, regardless of whether it calls itself a tech company or not, uses tech. Over the course of my career, I've been part of multiple organizations that use Salesforce and that rely on it every single day to function. Including the one I'm in now, Amazon Career Choice. You wouldn't believe how much time we spend in Salesforce. And these are not always organizations that are tech organizations. One was a nonprofit, and it was a small nonprofit, in fact. Another was a for-profit company. So there's a lot of companies and organizations out there that use tech, not just tech companies, and that where your skills that you have learned through this program are going to become incredibly valuable and incredibly important to the team. The other thing I want to say is also just that we at Amazon Career Choice have been working with Correlation One for a couple of years now, and we've been super impressed with their ability to just straight up deliver results, capital D, capital R, Amazon leadership principle style. They do that by thinking and planning really strategically with hiring partners and by providing you access to some of the best career coaches anywhere. So I'd really encourage you all to, if you haven't already, start taking advantage of this incredible resource that you have at your fingertips. Which brings me to sort of the last thing that's awesome, which is what you're really about to do. You're about to embark on the adventure of getting, for many of you, your first job in tech. And getting that first job in tech is the biggest, hardest step in the next phase of your new career, honestly. When we work with hiring partners day in and day out, we are like, look, we know that the training and education they get is awesome, and we go through that with them ahead of time so that they know how well you've been trained. And as a result, they're like, okay, no prior experience, let's give them a shot, right? That's the situation you all are in. That's the situation that Correlation One knows that you're in, and that's the situation we know you're in, and that's why we have worked so hard to set you up for success. Um, so, but here's the thing is you have already done something really great by even joining this program and finishing this program. So I know you're up for the challenge of getting that next new job and taking that big step. And we're going to be here with you every step of the way to help you get there at Amazon or elsewhere, for the record. You will be probably getting invitations and messages to learn more about opportunities at Amazon in the coming weeks and months. There is no obligation to stay. This is not a golden handcuffs kind of a situation. There's also no guarantee that you'll get the jobs. But now that you've graduated from this program, we know that you have the skills to be competitive for the opportunities that are out there, both inside Amazon and outside Amazon. And that really is the goal and that's the goal of what you've done and the great thing that you should be celebrating today. So on behalf of all of us at Amazon Career Choice, congratulations. We're very proud to now call you alumni, and I hope you all take a minute with your family and friends to enjoy this moment to celebrate how awesome you all are and how awesome your training was and how awesome your next steps are about to be.
Awesome. Thank you, Yuan Cha. That was amazing. We have a special guest here with us as well. So I want to call out, we have Sharon Hartwig with us. Sharon is a manager for Salesforce Trailhead GTM partners and programs. So Sharon, do you want to share a couple words as well?
Oh, hi, everybody. Yeah, you bet. Thank you, Trevor. I just wanted to jump on this call to thank you all for the hard work that you've been doing. I have never worked with a company like Amazon and Correlation One that are encouraging folks like you to continue their training. And the fact that they have asked Salesforce to help with this type of program makes me very proud. And this is the kind of work that I want to do every single day. And to see all your faces, I'm just so thrilled that you have done so well. I've been working with Trevor and Lucia through the whole thing on the back end, but they have said nothing but great things about the program and all of you who are working really, really hard. I just want to encourage you to not stop learning. There's lots and lots of networking ability on Trailhead still within Salesforce. You can stay active in the community, the Trailblazer community. Please, please, please join your local and regional user groups. I want you to go in and raise your hand and volunteer. There's lots of nonprofit groups that you can go in and get, experience by just, volunteering to help be an admin for some of these groups that are running nonprofit Salesforce. So there's just, it's like anything else. The more involved you are, the more benefit that you're going to get back. And so I cannot tell you what a great support system you have within Correlation One and Amazon, but you also have the great support system from all of us at Salesforce. So keep joining things, keep volunteering, keep being, supporting others, because there's another whole group of people that are just trying to decide if they're going to take this journey. And now that you're on the other end, you're going to be able to help somebody else get to where you are right now. So your journey is just beginning, but there's also others that are really, really, just trying to decide on whether or not they should take the journey. So we're here to help you. And once again, just congratulations to all of you. Great work. And thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, it's been, a real pleasure for us to work with Amazon and Salesforce to bring this together. So appreciate all the background support and hope you fellows all had the experience of the humanity that has brought as well. So thank you. All right, we are moving along in our program. So I am going to hand it over to Lucia to introduce some of our fellow reflections.
Yeah, the best part, the main event. It's why we're here, right? Hi, everybody. You haven't heard from me yet. Again, Lucia Rutter from the training operations team at Correlation One. So excited to be here with you today. It's hard to believe we began our journey together almost 4 months ago, and look at how far you've come. And as I'm always saying in my messages, the best is yet to come. And on that note, I also just want to flag that in addition to 2 cohorts today of over 500 of you, we're also welcoming folks from 3 countries, right? The UK, the United States, and Canada. And you're going to hear from folks in all 3 places momentarily. So with that, I want to introduce our first fellow speaker. He could not be here with us live today, but for those of you in the UK cohort, I'm sure you've heard the name Hamad Latif. He's an endless source of endless positivity and encouragement to not only you, his colleagues, but to us as well. Just constantly sharing messages of gratitude. So really excited to hear from him first about his experience in the program.
Hi, Correlation One. I just wanted to send a big thank you to everyone there at Correlation One, Salesforce staff, and all the administrators to be. I enjoy the interaction between fellow aspiring Salesforce administrators, the guidance and mentoring by our trainers, and the C1 staff led by Lucia Rutter. I love TVB, and I'm proud to say that I took part in this program with Correlation One to work towards achieving my dream of being a Salesforce administrator. Hashtag one love, Ohana, family. Hashtag one Salesforce for everyone. Even though the activities at the beginning of lessons clearly stated, we were given great support all the way through. I enjoyed all the lesson plans, and a big thank you to Stephanie, my trainer, who pushed me further than I thought I could go and showed me that I can reach goals if my mind wants it bad enough. Training with Stephanie has been benefiting my perspective in other areas of my life, and I feel more empowered than ever. Thank you for transforming me. This I've been training with Stephanie, I have more drive and I feel better about myself. Thank you for being flexible with your schedule and ensuring I get the most out of my time with you. Stephanie took great care of me, and I'm thrilled to be on the Salesforce journey with Stephanie. Having appointments and being accountable has given me more than results. Thank you, Stephanie, for being a trainer and friend. I feel that I'm ready to move to the next level, and I'm preparing for my exam, which I hope to take at the end of December. I'm thrilled with the program that Correlation One have developed for me. Correlation One have kept me interested and motivated, and I love improving my admin skills. I look forward to reaching new heights together, and thank you for taking me on this journey. I wish I'd found you sooner. You've helped me break through my plateau and challenged me to improve. Thank you for helping me get the most out of my limited time. Big shout out to Chris, my career success coach, who is motivated and driven. I feel the support and Chris's commitment to helping me achieve. Chris has already taught me to aspire to greatness and to believe in myself and my abilities. Chris has also taught me how to continue improving and skills and chasing knowledge so I can remain an asset. I hope Correlation One continue being a great learning team, facing issues head on and looking for appropriate solutions before they affect the entire team. I hope that they remember that good learning teams prioritise the company's success and learners' well-being. Just so you know, only some people like your approach when trying to solve problems, not everyone. I loved everything about Correlation One. And finally, I want to extend a big thanks to everyone at Correlation One team for putting in such hard work. It's not been easy, but Correlation One has reached new heights on this one. I'm proud of each one of you for never giving up and supporting all of us, soon to be Salesforce administrators. The work ethic that I saw from each of them was terrific. Everyone is stressed about becoming a Salesforce administrator, but I'm Salesforce administrator. I'm impressed with how everyone handled their work. I love seeing people support one another, and it made me hopeful that we can continue to be so caring about each other in the future. Thank you, team, for your hard work.
Wonderful. Thanks to Ahmad, even though he's not here. I hope those of you, of his colleagues in the UK, will thank him next time you catch him on Slack. Next, we're going to pass it to Trey Decker. Trey was recently hired as an IT manager with Salesforce experience at Science Care, and would like to share a few words with us today. Trey.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, my name is Trey. I was at Amazon for 2 years and 9 months to be exact. I was an IT support associate. I tried to get into the ATA program, wasn't selected. So I was walking down the hallway and I saw Salesforce. And even being in IT, I still didn't know what Salesforce was. So I was like, let me check out Salesforce and see what this is. I thought it was a sales job. So I go in there talking about database administration. Mind you, I'm actually about to complete my bachelor's degree in IT in the spring, so I have a lot on my, a lot on my plate. So I'm like, let me look this up, see what this is. Amazon's going to pay for it, so I'll take it. So I check it out. I'm like, wow, I did not know that this was Salesforce, and this is what it can do. This is how much money you can make. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and sign up for it. I just completed Java courses. I'm trying to decide which direction I want to go. Do I want to be a software engineer? Do I want to get a DevOps? And I also saw that you can take it further along with Salesforce, so you can get on the DevOps side, the engineer side. So I was like, why not? Signed up for the program, looked into it, and once I got involved, I was excited. And having an IT background, it did make it a lot easier because some of the things I'm familiar with, setting up users, security policies, and stuff like that. But there was also other things that I did not know, which was the exciting part. And I can say the biggest thing that turned me on with the course was the fact that you had all these different modules, a whole bunch of information out there that you could just take all this stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to take all these different courses on all these modules, just go after it, rack up my points, because I set one intention. And the one intention I set, and everybody get to hear it, is I believe that if you believe you're going to be successful, you're going to be successful. If you believe you can't do it, you can't do it. So my goal was, I am going to get me a 6-figure job before this program ends. That was my intention. And I like to create a vision board. I wanted to throw this out, a vision board, because it reminds me of my goal. So I got my vision board, my construction paper. I am a Salesforce administrator. I am making over 100K is what I put down. And I wasn't focused so much on, am I going to get my certification first? I was going to get the job first because I want to take it another step. So we get through the process, and I finished the courses a week before the classes end for Salesforce, which was great, while working at Amazon full-time, while going to college full-time, right? So like I said, a lot on my plate, so I understand that. So the next step was, we was doing the resume building, and we was assigned our career coach. So I said, I need to update my resume. So I did the updates, I tweaked it up, put the keywords in there. Mind you, keywords is key. Put the keywords in there, and I uploaded my resume like a day before I had my appointment, my second appointment with my career coach. And I checked my email, and I get a company that contact me. We're looking for somebody with your experience. You have Salesforce. I'm like, uh-oh, I froze. I was scared. I was like, they want me? Okay, so I respond back, yes. And so it was the CFO of the company that actually contacted me. And she was like, I'd like to set up a phone interview with you the next day. So I talked to her. And one thing I want to remind everybody to do is this: find 3 things about Salesforce that you know how to do well, and be able to explain those 3 things, because they're going to ask you those questions. What is it that you like about Salesforce? And my things was, I like to be able to set up user accounts. I like the automation process. Pardot, that was one of them that I was looking into. Mind you, I did not know that that's what the company used for their automation process too. So they was excited. Oh, so how do you set up? Yeah, I go into setup, I go into marketing setup, and I set up the user. So you want to be able to explain it to them. And I said, I just completed my Correlation 1 program with Salesforce. I haven't taken my certification yet, but I'm in line to take it. And they were excited. So they were talking to me about other things with Salesforce. So then they were like, can we schedule another interview the next day? And the reason why I bring this up is because I have no experience in Salesforce. I'm an IT guy. Salesforce is another breed of IT. So it had nothing to do with my experience in IT or any other previous experience. They liked the fact that I was motivated, that I can explain what I knew about the product, and I was willing to learn. Mind you, to fast forward, I did get a job offer. So a week later, after going through 3 different interviews, they offered me 6 figures. And that was $45,000 more than I was making at Amazon. So I just jumped from 55 and up. So I was just excited. I was really excited. I was like, this really does work. And it wasn't so much that I was excelling because I'm better than anybody. I'm not. The thing that's going to make you successful in this program is that you have all the tools, which is, I love all the tools and resources. You have all the trainers that are available at your disposal. Don't look at it as, and I would like to say this because I used to think like this. I hope I get it. I hope I make it. I hope it happens. You can't hope, you have to command what you want. I have to command that. You have to command and set your intention. Say, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to work for. And if people turn me down, I'm going to continue to fight. Don't give up. That's what I'm saying. Don't give up. Because even if they had said no, I was not going to give up. And I would like to throw this last thing out before I close it, because I know I'm going a little bit longer. I just got another email from another company today that's asking for a senior Salesforce administrator at 120K. I saw my email. I'm looking at my email. It's a direct email. And I'm like, and it said 3 years, they said 3 years requirement experience in their description, but the recruiter from that specific company, not a recruiter, but from that specific company contacted me. So I'm sitting up here like, I just started 3 weeks ago and left Amazon. But mind you, I have the same amount of experience as everyone on here. We all have the same amount of Salesforce experience. But the thing is, you got to remember what your why is, set your intentions, believe, keep striving, make sure that resume has the keywords, figure out 3 things about Salesforce that you enjoy, that you know, and you can utilize that to your advantage and let them know that you're willing to work hard. I would be willing to say this. I've said this before a long time ago when I applied for a job. Why should we hire you? You know what? I'll tell you why you should hire me. Because I'm willing to actually work one day to show you what I can do, to show that I'm the best candidate for this position. That has worked for me. If you have nothing else to throw out there, show them who you are, because anyone can be trained. They just want to make sure you have the knowledge, but they also want to make sure that you believe that you have the knowledge. I don't know everything. I've set up about 12 users so far in this account. I had a ticket that come through where a person says my Pardo doesn't work. I try to clear a campaign. I had to go in there and Google it. Just don't be afraid. You're not going to know everything, but just know this: you have support. Correlation One's there to support you. You have the trainers. So much information and tools is out there. You have Google, you have YouTube. Don't be afraid to go after your goals. So I'm just saying this to close it up. Don't be afraid. I have the same amount of experience as everyone on here. You just got to believe it and keep applying. Where you don't quit, don't quit. Keep applying till someone says yes. I don't care if you apply 1 time, 1,000 times, or 1,000,000,000 times. Just keep going. Believe in yourself, and you will make it happen. Because I believe that in order to be successful, you got to believe that you're successful. So that's my story. That's all I have to say.
Wonderful, Trey. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's have a virtual round of applause for Trey Decker, everybody. Thank you so much for not only sharing the successes, Trey, but the struggles, the failures, right? I didn't get into this other program. Do they want me? They do, and apparently someone else does. So for those of you still looking for jobs, there's a whole bunch of us here, right? This is the beginning of your network, as we've said since August, right? So please, please always be willing to share opportunities with others too, right? Trey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. All right, moving right along. I'd like to welcome Fatin Bayer. Fatin?
Hi.
Hey there.
I've been working, I'm still working at Amazon for almost, more than 4 years. It worked for me for a long time, but, I decided to move in my career and actually to change my career and improve my skills. And I saw that Amazon career choice, I had seen it before, but I've never taken it before. And this time I decided to take it, and I had never done the virtual training before. So I didn't know how it will go and if it will be good enough and educational enough. But once I started, I really started to enjoy it because even though it was a new subject for me, for all of us, we developed from zero to something, as much as, how much we work, and we put everything on top of each other. And at start, I had worries. I still have my worries, but I can see that the information I get through this course and the modules and everything in the availability, I started to develop very good understanding of what we were supposed to learn. And I didn't apply for any job yet, and I didn't take my exam yet, but I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about how I'm learning and developing some new skills. Correlation was what one was really exciting for me. It enabled me to learn new skills, and if I don't land a job right away, I'm thinking just taking some more courses from Correlation 1 too, because it was great. And especially, I'm very impressed with the availability of our trainers and instructors. Thank you, Sam. And I encourage everyone, when sometimes I'm talking with my friends at work and talking about what we are doing, and I'm telling them that I'm taking the Correlation 1 courses, and I really enjoy that. And I tell them to take the opportunity too, because it's great. And I forget the name of that friend just before me, but it develops a lot of opportunities and give us opportunities to develop our skills. Oh, so thank you for Correlation 1, all the people in Correlation 1, and the Amazon Career Choice.
Thank you, Fatin. Wonderful, wonderful words. Yeah, love seeing the virtual applause. Thanks, y'all. If you're willing, Fatin and Trey, would love to continue the connection in the chat. Folks are asking for LinkedIn profiles. So if you're willing and able, please drop those in the chat at your convenience. And we'll keep the party moving here. Next, we have Wing Shun Chen. Wing, are you there? I'll pass it to you.
Hi, Wing here.
Hi, Wing.
So before talking anything, I would like to express my gratitude to Amazon offering the career choice, as well as Correlation 1 rolling out the programs to Amazon Canada. I'm based in Vancouver, BC. Okay, so since the time I joined Amazon, when I read at the benefits manual, I noticed there's a career choice. My first impression was, oh, this is a very generous program. Okay, but by the time when I'm qualified for it, I research about around for the availability of the choices. But to be honest, at the time, the comments from all the associates I knew in Amazon are not that positive to the programs available here in Amazon Canada. So I was about to let it go until the time I received a message saying Correlation 1 is offering a program, and this year to Amazon Canada. And I looked into it, and then I started, I applied it for the two programs, Data Analytics and Salesforce Administrator, because I'm interested in both actually. And luckily, I received the offer for both. And then I struggle a bit, but in the end, I start with Salesforce Administrator because in my past career, actually, my role was a kind of a customer support relationship manager. I used that Salesforce before, more than 10 years ago already. I think my company was one of those early adopter already using Salesforce. So I feel, how to say, I'm the man who like to serve people and make people success and happy as well. So I feel maybe this is a chance for me to serve the customer from another direction. Previously, I I maintain the direct relationship on behalf of my previous company with the customer. And Salesforce was a tool, but now I think I can serve in another angle. So that is why in the end, I chose a Salesforce administrator program. But after completing the program, and luckily I got a pass and certified now already. And I have another headache that I need to face is I don't want to go yet. I want to enroll one more program, which is the data analytics. And then I want to have the synergy of both programs before I continue. Okay, how to say? I think I may have more experience than Tre. I mean, he's young. He's very good. Actually, I like his speech. He's very motivational. But for me, I have more career experience, and I've seen different things already. Okay, more from business point of view instead of from IT point of view. Even though I came with a computing degree background. Okay, so yeah. I'm excited still, but not as excited as him. So anyway, but all of us, I think we have our own reason of joining the program. So I really appreciate for all those who insist and persist to complete the program. Wherever you are, whether you are still preparing for the exam or you are certified or not, it doesn't matter. Actually, we are on the same path. I'll see you guys later on the other side, maybe. But maybe even before you got certified, you will find a job already in the field. Yeah. So everyone may have a different time frame, schedule, and the way to measure their own success. They may, I mean, we all need to balance our families, etc., etc., and we all have our own challenges. So anyway, I really agree. Don't give up. And I feel lucky, and I think you feel the same, that we have a chance to enroll into the career, I mean, the correlation ones trainings. And I love everyone who participated in this program, especially the staff. They are all supportive, and they don't see themselves successful unless we succeed. We are on the same boat. So yeah, and I would like to say thanks especially to Sham. I like the philosophy behind the C1 trainings. Okay, sorry, take up too much time. This is it. Not too motivational. I have no tools to advance everyone, or no special tips how to certify. I think a lot of us have already shared really good tips already. I'm not a good one to share. Thank you.
I disagree, Wing. Thank you so much. Yes, virtual applause. I really appreciate your reflection on the sort of relative value of this program, right? For someone earlier in their career and from a different space, as well as for you later in your career and from a business background. And most importantly, belated congratulations on your Salesforce certification. Just the beginning, right? It's just the beginning. And last, we'll turn to one more speaker, Sagar Chowan. Sagar, are you with us? I'll pass it to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, guys, to giving me this chance to speak on the graduation day. This is an incredible journey for me. I still remember I used to work as an associate all my during the lockdown, and I got inspired by so many people out there who are just doing a work from home jobs. And so I also wanted to do one. So one day are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So I still remember I just got an email from Correlation One that we are in collaboration with Career Choice, and we are providing a course called Salesforce. So I was very much interested, like, how can I, kickstart my career? So I researched a little bit about it, and when I looked for the salaries, I was stunned. Like, people who are in Salesforce, they make they make a huge amount of money. So at that time, I just thought of, like, it is the best time to get myself started in this career. And just like a normal guy, I was just Googling around and trying to find people on LinkedIn so that I can get in touch with them and I can ask them what kind of work it is. Then later on, I got some insights that how can I, apply for the job at, apply for this course at Correlation One, and I just gave an assessment and I got a chance to be the part of this course. Honestly speaking, it was definitely, you can say, a very difficult journey for me. I'm the one who works night at Amazon, and it was pretty much tough to balance my life. I'm the one who stay alone. I have to cook for myself. I have to commute to work, and I have to study as well. And I have to get in touch with the career coaches as well. I have to get in touch with my trainers as well. I have to complete my trailhead as well. So that was pretty much, you can say, a little bit of difficult uh, uh, trail for me. But somehow I was able to crack this exam. And I only have one suggestion for everyone. If you guys actually want to clear the exam right now, you should focus on force only right now, because whatever you have, the practical skills which you have already got on trailhead. Now it is the best time to get yourself focused on the multiple choice questions, so that at least you are able to make up those scenarios in your mind to crack the exam. So my journey overall, it was really amazing. And the only thing is I'm a little bit anxious, because my new steps, they are coming forward. Because this is for the first time I'm going to have a tech job, which is pretty much, you can say, maybe it will be stressful. I don't know if I get a better team where I will get a chance to learn more. Maybe it will be a very beautiful journey for me. But I can say that we have to be determined, as I saw so many people who written that they have a vision board for them, right? I have not confined myself over the vision board that I have to do particularly this. Maybe I have just kept it open. So maybe something broader in Salesforce, not just an admin, maybe a Salesforce consultant, or maybe a marketing consultant, or a maybe a proficient in Sales Cloud, something bigger than that. So this manifestation technique is really amazing, that you just have to keep in your subconscious mind if you want to achieve something. But we cannot train our subconscious mind that way. We have to be determined as well. We have to visualize what we want in future. So when we start visualizing, then we automatically start achieving that. I used to visualize that I always wanted to have a work from home job where I have a beautiful setup of a computer, and I'm just talking to my colleagues on the call, and I no need to commute. I no need to stuck in the traffic all the time. I will get more time to uh, uh, give to my family. I learn more. I have a beautiful room where there is sunshine, and there are no night shifts. I visualized everything. So that's why I'm able to, I pushed myself to clear this exam. These kind of, pushing factors are very much needed in your life if you want to achieve something. This is something which I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much and giving me this chance to speak on the graduation day.
Thank you for sharing, Sagar. And also belated congratulations to Sagar, certified Salesforce administrator. We're really excited
Thank you so much, guys.
to hear what other future steps are in store for you, Sagar. So thanks for sharing. Looking at the time here, we're gonna transition to hearing from some of our trainers who want to wish you well on this next step of the journey. So with that, I'll pass it back to Trevor.
Great, thanks. So we'll start with a couple of trainers who were not able to make it today, but submitted some recordings, and then we'll hear from a couple of trainers who are here live with us. So first up, we have Hillary Asuman. Juan, can you get it going? Thanks.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Well, to Correlation's pioneering set of 2022, I extend my warmest congratulations to all you fellows. You've done an awesome and amazing job. But I ask a question. So how did we end up here today? A few months ago, some of you had no clue about Salesforce. You might have thought it was referring to, a sales team of an organization or some sort of software that had nothing to do with you. It might have been the first time that you also learned about customer relations management, that's CRM, its features and capabilities and so on. But I must say, I have never met a set of more enthusiastic, diligent, goal-driven, and persevering fellows. In general, pivoting careers can be challenging. Talk less of pivoting from a non-tech background to tech, and to do so while holding up a job with family, it's a lot. So I commend you all for that. I have seen you in your confused state, frustrated state, thrilled state when you finally get a badge or successfully finish a module on your trailhead, or when you answer practice exam questions successfully back to back to back. I mean, it's been a wonderful experience, quite rewarding, and I thank you all for that. Now, I'm not going to say that your journey is over and you've completed the work. You can go to sleep now, but rather, I'm here to encourage you all. Both those who have successfully passed the Salesforce administration exams, huge congratulations to you all. You've put in the work. And those who are yet to take the exam or do intend to retake the exam, I wish you all the very best. I know you have been working tirelessly to make it happen. It's a continuous learning process. The Salesforce ecosystem is burgeoning and it's ever evolving. You have to keep up with the changes. I just want you to have that in mind. There are many career paths to follow in Salesforce, which can all be quite, rewarding, both knowledge and expertise-wise and monetary-wise. But it all starts with the Salesforce administration certification. So my advice to you is to maintain your Salesforce network of acquaintances that you have here. Tap into your network ideas, exchange best practices, stay curious, very important, stay confident, and look out for the next summit. I wish you all the very best. Cheers. Bye.
Awesome. Love being able to hear from her on this. We are now going to move into a couple of our live trainers. So up next, can I have Stephanie Rhodes up to share?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I almost had to take it off of camera because when Hamad spoke, I had tears, and I realized that I have received way more from you fellows than I feel that I have given. What you have accomplished it just blows my mind. The fact that you got into this program and the fact that you're here today. And I know when you look back on it, you're like, how did I get this far in this really short amount of time? So real quickly, I'm going to tell you about my experience 5 years ago, because it's so similar to yours. I had been out of technology for 14 years. 14 years out of technology. There were no smartphones. You might as well never have been in technology if you're going to be out for 14 years. I knew nothing about Salesforce. I didn't know what an object was, a field, or a record. Actually, it took me a while to figure that out. And so I decided, I was about 68 years old at the time, and I'm going to learn something new because I need to challenge my brain. And so I picked Salesforce. Actually, my daughter worked for Salesforce and I was curious. So I studied and I took the exam and I failed and I cried and I decided I'm not giving up. And I didn't take it to actually get another job. I took it because I was determined that this was just such an incredible technology. And I'm not going to be behind in this world if I don't learn about CRM, and I'm going to learn it. So I passed the second time. I sent my, I thought, well, now I have the certificate, I'll get a job. I sent my resume to, there's only two big Salesforce companies in my area. One is Arthrex and one is the Hertz Rental Car Corporation. sent my resume to Arthrex, and I don't even think the paper was dry, and they said, no, you have no experience. There's no way. So I was like, well, so my daughter knew somebody who worked at Hertz. I sent the resume to that person. She was in the legal department. 2 weeks later, Hertz called me, brought me in for an interview. I was never so frightened in my life. I had no Salesforce experience, a fresh certificate, and the person who interviewed me was so technical. And he asked me, had I built an app? So this is my advice for everybody. Build an app, either whether the Battle Station app in Trailhead or build a little app of your own. Build an app, because I talked about that and I knew right then and there I had the job, and I did. So I was at Hertz. I became a senior Salesforce administrator, supporting 3,000 global customer service and salespeople. And I was there 4.5 years, and it was like so awesome. I can say it was in all my career, it was the best 4.5 years. And I only left because I decided it was time for me to take some time for myself, because I'd still be there. But so the story I want to tell you is that number one, it's never too late to learn. I did ask the person who interviewed me why he hired me, and he said I had built an app, but that it's clear I want to learn. And I think that's what you are going to walk into your interviews with. Clearly, you want to learn because you entered this program and you finished it. So that's all I want to tell you. I'm so excited for you, and you're going to love your Salesforce career because you have a huge Ohana, which is the Salesforce family, that will help you all the way through. Thanks.
Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Yes, a round of applause for her. And that story of motivation and resilience that I think will probably echo for a lot of people here. All right, next up we have Annabelle Crawford. Annabelle, you ready?
Hey there, can you guys hear me? Great, awesome. So good morning, everybody. First of all, of course, I'd like to quickly say a big thank you to Lucia, the entire C1 team, for all the support and the incredible job that you guys have done when it comes to juggling the needs of everyone involved in this course. It's been absolutely wonderful to work with you and to meet all the other trainers. And I've had a blast being a trainer, getting to talk about one of my favorite subjects of all time, which is, of course, Salesforce. So after 15 plus weeks of supporting this incredible group of fellows, I'll keep it brief, but what I really wanted to say is just, I see you. Just wow, I see you guys. This was an incredibly diverse group that we had going into it, but you all had one thing in common, and that's that you were all already leading full-time lives with full-time jobs. Maybe you had a child like Tiffany on the call, or maybe you were taking college classes, other courses like Trey, whatever it was, everyone's time was fully spoken for. And that's why I'm just so impressed by all of you taking this chance to invest in yourself and invest in your future. I also started my Salesforce journey by completing a training course, much like this one. I've seen firsthand how it can change a life because it absolutely changed mine. And at this point, at this stage, to quote Lucia, the best is yet to come. I'm really excited for you guys. The fellows I've been speaking with have been studying in between shifts, after they put their child to sleep, in the morning before their family gets up. These moments, these little moments add up, and these are all moments that go bit by bit into your piggy bank and will eventually pay off. Whether you're already certified at this point or you're still in preparation, you've really accomplished something absolutely huge by being here today, something that anyone who didn't even try couldn't say that they did. And that's that you finished something that you started by sticking with this course in spite of all the obstacles, in spite of all the reasons why you couldn't, all the reasons that prevent other people from even applying. So I'll wrap it up, but I really just wanted to say I'm absolutely honored to have been a part of some of your journeys. And wow, again, I see you guys and I'm so impressed. And if you're studying for your retake, just know that I see you too, because that tenacity is absolutely not unnoticed. And don't forget, the very best practice exam is the real thing. So you guys all have an edge now for your second time. So congratulations to everyone on the incredible accomplishment of finishing the course. If you're in those last few days, last few weeks of study leading up to your first exam or the retake, please don't hesitate, reach out, book time with me, book time with a different trainer to review. We're all still here for you. We're all rooting for you. And I'm so excited. Thanks, guys.
Love it. Thank you, Annabelle. Yes, it's all about us investing in each other and most importantly, investing in yourself and making it work. So appreciate that motivation. All right, our last trainer speaking today, last but not least, of course, is Anthony Carrion. Anthony, you ready?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Can everyone hear me? Awesome. Well, first thing, thank you for taking the time to just be here today. For everybody, fellows as well. In the past couple of weeks, I've been talking to you guys. I know some of you all are working 12-hour shifts. Some of you have extended shifts. So I know just taking the time to be here and even taking the time to still continue on with the modules, it is a sacrifice. And the one thing I want to say for my experience in this program is it's such a fulfilling experience to see you guys grow from day one to, not understanding Salesforce, what it does. So, these past couple of days where now you know where to go to create objects, to create fields. It's such a rewarding experience to see that firsthand. And I want to say, just thank you for trusting us with your journey. Because we've all trainers at least, and a lot of us here that support, we've been in those beginning steps that you have, and we understand that the reason why you do this program or the reason why you're pursuing Salesforce is because you want some positive change in your life. Through reading the comments, some of you, that means, providing for your children, providing for your family, maybe you want to purchase a house, whatever that may be. We understand that you want to make some kind of change in your life. And I just want to say thank you for trusting us to be part of that journey with you. And I know because we're running kind of short on time, but I want to say one last thing before we go, is that this journey doesn't end. Okay, just because the program may end, I'm not sure if y'all have noticed this, but we use Salesforce Ohana as a kind of phrase or kind of it's kind of more of a phrase that we use in the ecosystem. And what that means is that when this program ends, at least for us, and everybody probably here feels the same way, you're welcome to reach out to us. Ohana, if you don't know what that means, it means family. At least I learned from Lilo and Stitch. I'm a little bit younger, so I learned from Lilo and Stitch. And we are family. So if you don't have me already on LinkedIn or under this trainers, whenever you guys need help, if you guys start, studying for other exams or you want to move your career in another direction, we are family. So please feel welcome to reach out. And in this last couple of days, if you guys are studying for the exam, just know that we're still here. We're going to be here for however long you need us to be here for, but reach out. And I do wish you the best in everything y'all do. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate it. All right, so we are wrapping up on our program here. So the next part is Salesforce swag raffle giveaway. So what you're going to be getting is this Trailblazer hoodie. I know I want one. So Sharon, I'm going to reach out to you and see if I can pull a favor here. But the focus of today, we're going to do 2 raffles. The first is going to be the attendees. So I'm going to go ahead and just for you to keep me honest, you can see the process. So I have our attendees for today. I'm going to paste them in this generator and then pick a random name to see who wins our first hoodie. We have Eduardo Chavez. Congrats, Eduardo. We'll be in touch with you to get your address that you want to receive that hoodie at. And next we have all of our Salesforce training program grads. So including those who are here today and those who couldn't make it. We will run this one more time and let's see who our winner is. We have Luis Chan. Congrats, Luis. And that wraps it up. So we'll be in touch with both of you for your mailing addresses, those exciting hoodies. And I'm going to pass it over to Lucia to wrap up our remarks and program for today.
Wonderful. Thanks, Trevor. Congratulations to Eduardo and Louise. I vaguely remember at the very beginning of the program, some of y'all asking me whether you could get one of those hoodies. So more on that to come soon as well. This is not the last time we will be giving away swag. So keep an eye out for that. So, oops, sorry folks, let's do this. Just a few important reminders, right? I hate to turn to business after this wonderful celebration, but this is just farewell and not goodbye, right? And this is just one more milestone to celebrate along the way. So as we part ways today, I do just want to share a few important reminders about the coming weeks and months, I guess, still. Please continue to engage with us on Slack, okay? You have good news, share it in that general channel. You're struggling, you have a question, something's unclear, that's what that extra help channel is for. We want to celebrate your successes, and we're here to support you, even though there might still be some challenges along the way, right? We're here for Salesforce certification and a new job. I'll end, right? We'll part ways the way we started, by telling you what the outcomes of the program are on our end, right? So just a friendly reminder that your support resources are still available to you as well, right? You have your trainers who are continuing to run group sessions, also available for one-to-one support, your career success coaches, if you have mentioned them today already, still available for one-on-one sessions as well. Your focus on force materials, your TVB org, all still available to you. Okay, that is not going away as of 2 minutes from now. Okay, so continue to use those to prepare for your Salesforce admin exam if you're not certified yet. Several of you are, and to support you in the job search as well. Lastly, not directly related to the Salesforce program, but because you are parting ways with us today as an alum of one of our programs, just want to share with you a few quick resources that we have for all program alumni. Everyone here is invited to our new LinkedIn group for Career Choice alumni. Again, that's for all Correlation 1 programs that we run through Career Choice. So that now includes you. So you can continue to engage with each other there long term, even after the program has sort of more officially ended in a couple of months. Connect with others from Career Choice programs and continue to hear from our Correlation 1 team about events and job opportunities, in addition to other resources that you already have for that. If you haven't yet gotten that invitation, please post either in the extra help channel on Slack or message Trevor or me directly, and we'll make sure that you get that invite. And also keep an eye out for the alumni newsletter that Sean mentioned at the beginning as well. All right, with that, I will say congratulations once again, everyone. Keep on going. Keep up the amazing work you've already done so much of. You all have, again, I'll say it again, done so much in such a short time. And we're eager to continue this celebration as you continue to find success with certification and with your job search. So I'll just part with a thanks again for taking the time to join us today. And we all wish you a safe and warm and joyful holiday season. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.